Hello guys and welcome to all those training to become Super Saiyans. This is Revolution. So on this video we're going to be talking about Future Trunks. We haven't seen Future Trunks since the Future Trunks saga just before the Universal Survival arc. However, Trunks left the regular timeline after seeing his own timeline erased by the Omni King Zeno to go back to his own timeline, which Whis made possible by taking him back to a point in time in Future Trunks' timeline before Zamasu started to rebel, meaning that in this new created timeline there are now two Future Trunks and two Mis. Now obviously the Future Trunks that went back to that timeline remains the same. He's still the same Trunks that fought Zamasu. However, the other Future Trunks will still be at the same power level prior to Zamasu rebelling. So the Future Trunks that went there will have Super Saiyan Rage still, whereas the other Future Trunks will probably still be at Super Saiyan 2 level, albeit an incredibly powerful Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Remember guys, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks was equivalent to post-Battle of Gods Super Saiyan 2 Goku. And if you go by the manga, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks was actually enough to compete with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. However, they are different canonicities, and on this channel, even though I do go into the manga from time to time, I usually talk about the anime. So just before I tell you why Future Trunks will be stronger if he ever returns to the main timeline again, I just want to give a huge shout out to him.This on DeviantArt, as he allowed me to use one of his amazing artworks as my thumbnail. It is pretty special guys, go and check him out. I'll leave a link to his page in my information section. Thank you again him.This, you're a credit to this community. And if you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. I have a wealth of very diverse content in my library. If you aren't sure, by all means go and visit my library. I'm sure you will find something you like. I release content daily. If you like to discuss Dragon Ball during the week whilst it's not on air, this is the channel for you. I assure you, please do subscribe. And to all my long-time subscribers, if you're on any of these social media platforms, please do come and follow me, and I can give you my daily takes on certain things Dragon Ball that sometimes don't necessarily make it into my videos. So why exactly will Future Trunks be stronger than what he was if he returns to the present timeline? So obviously he's gone to this timeline, there are two Trunks. He is significantly stronger than that Trunks because he technically is a older version of that very same Trunks that has been through an epic and grueling battle in which he himself transcended his own abilities by unlocking Super Saiyan Rage. Now Super Saiyan Rage is exclusive to the anime of Dragon Ball Super. We didn't see it in the manga. So in all likelihood Super Saiyan Rage is a Toei idea. Maybe Toriyama did have some input, but Toyotaro didn't go with Super Saiyan Rage in his manga. Now this is just my opinion, but I thought Super Saiyan Rage was a great idea and it made Trunks relevant again. I really didn't like the manga's portrayal of Future Trunks, and the anime also made up for Trunks in Dragon Ball Z. He came in epically in the Android saga, only for his character to really fizzle out during the Cell games. He didn't really do that much apart from whine. But in the Future Trunks saga, he seems to come into his own a bit, especially with this transformation. Now, it isn't a Super Saiyan Blue level transformation, but it definitely makes him relevant. He was able to put up a fight against Goku Black in his Rose form. More on that in just a moment. What the Super Saiyan Rage transformation is still a mystery. Dragon Ball Super is full of grey areas that haven't been fully explained. They are quite vague in their description sometimes, and Super Saiyan Rage was one of them. Now, I do have a theory on Super Saiyan Rage that I released in the early stages of this channel. I'll link it at the end of the video, but in short, what it's explaining is that Super Saiyan Rage is actually very similar to Vegeta's Quaker Fury. What is Quaker Fury? I'm sure you remember at the start of Dragon Ball Super when Vegeta exploded the My Bulma moment against Beerus, and he somehow overcame the power difference between Super Saiyan 2 and 3 while still in his Super Saiyan 2 form. However, Quaker Fury is just a fan name, it's not an official name, but it does also use the word Fury, and Super Saiyan Rage is also known as Super Saiyan Fury. So the point is that it is a fit of fury that goes even further beyond the rage needed to acquire Super Saiyan 2, and it somehow unleashes all the power you have, except in this instance, Future Trunks had seen and witnessed God Ki whilst training with his father Vegeta. So upon erupting in rage, Future Trunks somehow let out a bit of God Ki as well that he may have picked up in that training. Is it God Ki? Once again, there's no explicit statements confirming that Future Trunks has God Ki and Super Saiyan Rage, but I will point out that it looks remarkably similar to the aura surrounding the Saiyans during the Super Saiyan God ritual when Goku acquired Super Saiyan God. So I am inclined to say that Future Trunks does have God Ki, but I cannot say it concretely. But as said before, Super Saiyan Rage Trunks was able to at least somewhat compete with Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Now, Goku Black's Rose form is the equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue. It is indeed a God transformation, and Trunks was able to compete with it. So the markup in power for Future Trunks was quite large. He surpassed even Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, and was somehow relative to Super Saiyan Blue. Now I've seen some people bandying around a 1.2 multiply for Super Saiyan Rage. I don't really know where that's come from, but just ignore that nonsense. Complete utter nonsense. I mean, even the next transformation up, Super Saiyan 3, was 4 times Super Saiyan 2, so 1.2 just is completely illogical. Anyway, the point I'm trying to bring out here is Super Saiyan Blue Goku pretty much got mollywopped by Goku Black in his Rose form, even before this new transformation from Trunks. Now, I'm not trying to say Super Saiyan Rage Trunks here is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I don't actually believe that. I do believe he isn't far behind though. But one thing he definitely is for certain is stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku from the Battle of God Saga. Now, the whole Battle of God Saga was pretty much about Beerus looking for a playmate. His whole prophetic dream was about a Super Saiyan God who could entertain him and allow him to at least stretch his muscles to some degree. We now know that was a heavily suppressed Beerus, but Beerus was still impressed by Goku's Super Saiyan God transformation and the potential that came with it. Now, when Trunks goes back to this timeline that contains the other future Trunks, Whis goes with him. Whis even says he's going to tell Beerus about Zamasu so Beerus can deal with Zamasu before he rebels. So Whis is going to have to take future Trunks to Beerus and explain the whole situation to Beerus so Beerus has a good reason to actually deal with it. So Future Trunks has to, in some way, be introduced to Beerus, even if indirectly. Now, in this timeline, Battle of Gods never happened, because Goku had died from a heart virus way back in the Android Saga, or at least what was supposed to be the Android Saga. So, he never had that prophetic dream, but it still goes to say he would like someone to play with. Sure, he has Whis, but he probably can't land a hit on Whis, so he probably wants somebody he actually can hit, other than fighting other gods of destructions. Future Trunks is stronger than Super Saiyan God Goku. So if Beerus in the present timeline asked Whis to train Goku and Vegeta, why wouldn't he ask Whis to train Future Trunks? And then when you consider that Trunks is a half-breed, half-Saiyan, half-Earthling, he actually has a higher potential than even Goku and Vegeta. So his growth training under somebody like Whis would be rapid. Now, unlike Gohan, who has forsook his training up until the Tournament of Power pretty much, due to the life that Trunks has experienced, he more than likely won't forsake his training because he would need to stay strong in case another adversary comes. Unlike Gohan, he doesn't have Goku and Vegeta to protect him. At least he couldn't immediately call for their help. So in some regards, he would have to keep training. Now, this is all hypothetical. Maybe there is a chance that Beerus and Whis wouldn't take him in and train him, but Trunks is well acquainted with the Supreme Kai. Now, as stated earlier, Super Saiyan 2 Future Trunks was equivalent to Super Saiyan 2 Goku post Battle of Gods. Now, you can credit the Supreme Kai Shin due to this immense power-up. Obviously, the events in that timeline were a lot different to the events in the present timeline, which would have allowed a greater training for Future Trunks. However, one thing that never happened was Trunks pulling out the Z-Sword that released the Elder Kai. So he could also get an ultimate form if the situation ever arises where he needs another power-up. You're probably asking yourself, why didn't you do this for Zamasu? Well, Goku Black killed all the Supreme Kais, so Trunks would never have known about it. And even if he was to get help by no gods, there is also another Trunks in that timeline. I'm sure if they ever had to come back for any reason, they both come together and we could get a fusion of two Future Trunks. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, one thing I definitely disagreed with was Future Trunks leaving the present timeline in the first place. I thought that was a missed opportunity by the creative team behind Dragon Ball Super. I personally believe Future Trunks deserves his place in the main cast. Now, I do believe we will see him again at some point in Dragon Ball Super's future. Obviously, this is just me speculating. I have no proof he will return. But given the circumstances, this is why Future Trunks will be stronger than ever if he returns. Now, this is what I want to know from you guys. Would you like to see Future Trunks return to the present timeline? And if so, what capacity? If not, that's fine. Just let me know why. Remember, guys, this is a hypothetical video. Take it with a pinch of salt. However, I hope you enjoy having these discussions with me. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you like my videos, smash that like button with the biggest Kamehameha you can muster. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And remember one very important final message. If you stay calm in any vexing situation, you will never, ever become a Super Saiyan. Make sure you click that subscribe button to make sure you get all my latest content straight to your account as soon as it's released. And here are some more videos from my library, which I'm sure you will all enjoy.